Jason Donovan. Hi, Jason.
Thanks.
Now, Jason, you're working with Andrew Lloyd. What was that? I missed that.
I don't know. Who was it? What was it?
No, we're talking about Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Sure.
You're working with him, aren't you? You're doing Joseph and... Is it his or the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat?
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's a play, obviously, was written in the 60s, or late 60s.
Is it going to be done in a sort of 60s
Well, I think we're trying to... I mean, there's sort of a, you know, I mean, this show's obviously a basis of it, but I guess there's a, you know, a revitalisation of that sort of 60s Technicolor. Yeah, lots of colour, lots of sort of Technicolor. I mean, I haven't even got into rehearsals yet, so I suppose once I get into those, or get into that, it'll start to sort of bring itself out in terms of what we're wearing.
Is this part of a sort of long-term plan to change your image, to get away from your teeny bop fans?
No, I sort of, I mean, you know, I just hope to sort of grow with people. I don't want to make a sort of an instant transition. I like working live, and I guess from touring last year, which was quite extensive, 6 or 7 months, it sort of gave me a taste for instant, that sort of working to a crowd. And
so you're still going to continue doing the music side as well?
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, I hope in some ways that we could actually develop something out of Joseph and...
in what way?
Well, hopefully incorporate some of the songs that are in the show.
Or release an album?
Yeah, but also release it in the sense that it relates to music of today and also makes that crossover to the musical as well.
So, I mean, how do you feel about being a pop star? I mean, look at this lot, and wherever you go, it's like, people say it's like Beatlemania, hysteria. How do you cope with that?
Look at this lot. I mean, look at that lot, will you?
This is a cross-section of this country.
That is a cross-section, yeah. I think, you know, for the last sort of few years, life's sort of changed, I guess. I spent a lot of time in this country, and I guess with the combination of the success of working with some great producers and also having a very successul TV show, the two sort of really gelled. And
so have you planned your career, or was it sort of fallen into your lap, really?
I think it's sort of, I don't think anybody could really sort of plan in this respect. I think, you know, things sort of change consistently, and each day is different in our business. You know, you think something's within reach, and then all of a sudden someone goes, oops.
Can I just interrupt here?
Sure.
Because I've been told I've got to talk about sex here, Jason.
Sex?
Yes. No, I read something today, in fact, that's just come out about your first sexual experience. It's when you were 17 and your mum discovered you. Is that right, with Marlene? Marlene?
No.
No, who was it then? Who did she discover you with?
No one.
No.
I think that's just a piece of
totally tabloid rubbish?
Tabloid rubbish, yeah. Basically.
Does it bother you?
You know, I mean, the press just sort of basically takes on its own...
Does it bother you when these things come out, though, that aren't true about you?
Well, you know, to a certain extent, yeah. I mean, it's frustrating, but I ignore it, really. I think it's sort of a load of crap.
Jason, who was your first sexual experience with?
Who was my first sexual experience?
She'd be in Australia, won't she?
She would be in Australia watching. She wouldn't be sort of...
watching?
Yeah, not in Britain at the moment. I wouldn't want to give too much away, but I was sort of at a decent teenage age. I mean, when was your first sexual experience, Ted?
I might be still waiting for
I think you are.
Jason, do the press attack you more because you've got such a squeaky clean image, do you think?
Well, the press have made me squeaky clean. I haven't... I mean, I'm me.
Okay.
You know, I mean, the media have sort of built up their own image of me.
Okay, well...
I'm just myself.
Will you stay here with us, Jason, please?
I will.
Good.
I'd love to.
Carry on, Terry.
Have you actually thought of going to Hollywood yourself yet?
In terms of doing films?
Movies?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I have. I mean, I guess it crossed everybody's mind whether you be British or American or sorry, British or Australian or whoever you are. I guess because it's the epitome, I guess, in terms of filmmakers throughout the world.
Australian films used to be a bit of a joke, though, didn't they? Why do you think you know, they've actually improved so much over the last 15 years? Well,
I think it's because there was a push in the 70s and early 80s for a lot bigger Australian content in terms of television. And I think actually, you know, going back to what you were saying before about TV, you know, as much as sort of people put down soaps and TV, long-running dramas, as we call them, you know, they've actually developed a lot of talented people over a period of time. And I mean, Peter Weir and Fred Skepsi's just done Russia House. You know, now like the two biggest directors around, and Mel Gibson and all those people who've actually come through television, believe it or not. I mean, you don't get to see them in TV.
Is there a lot of snobbery in, like over here, you know, if you're a soap star to go into films over in Australia?
Yeah, I mean, there's an elite group of people that are involved in films, and I think, you know, television is still looked down upon, but
I mean, you always see the same actors in the same Australian programmes, don't you? How many are there?
Yeah,
but
they do.
They do the rounds, don't they?
You've got Prisoner on here, haven't you?
Yeah.
Cell Block H.
It's never been the same since you left, though.
It's good, though, isn't it?
After the Britons of the world.
Yes, I do.
Tell us then.
Well, all sorts. I mean, go to discos and stuff.
Have you got many records at home?
Huh?
Have you got any records at home?
Yeah, there's nobody really specific.
Have you got any adjacents? That's
She's
what I
very
mean.
normal, Terry.
I know.
No, it's art.
Well, my younger sister's got a lot of yours.
Has it?
Oh, here we go.
Brilliant. Well, you're sorted out, aren't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
All right, for some. Have you actually been asked to endorse any products like Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
No.
Would you, if you were?
I'd think about it, sure, if they, you know, Coke or
No, not
Pepsi
a bad amount of money.
Sell out.
Yeah, if they, you know, if they want, but yeah, I'd think about it for sure.
It'd be a bad idea.
Okay, I think we've got. Oh yes. If you were watching last week, you would have noticed that Amanda was in Kansas, joining in the build-up to the Miss USA pageant. Wasn't that great? This week she's in Batley, West Yorkshire, with the village people.
So, Jason, would it ruin someone's career if they're outed? What do you think about outing?
About homosexuality, in terms of coming out of the closet.
Yeah, but basically what this man's trying to say.
No, I don't think it would at all. I mean, people are allowed to be what they want to be, whether it be homosexual, whether it be straight, whether it be into drugs, whether it be... It may not necessarily be the right way or the wrong way to conduct yourself.
But what he's saying that he's got the right to actually sort of publish people without without them, you know, wanting them to do it. Do you think that's right? Do you think the public have a right to know what about your personal life?
If it's the choice of the person that is involved, I think, then yeah.
So what you think that basically he could print anything about anyone, I mean, basically not even knowing it was facts, anything that was totally, you know...
Well, I think things that are printed that are non-factual are detrimental to someone's career, or it may not be detrimental to someone's career. I guess that's up to the individual to decide. Because
people have said lots of things about you. I mean, does it hurt you when these insinuations come out?
About what?
Well, about you know, you've been linked to women, you've been linked to men. I mean, how does it make you feel?
Well, I mean, you know, it's quite weird, I guess, in some ways, because one minute I was supposed to have had a relationship with Kylie for 4 or 5 years.
Did you?
Well, I mean, that's up for you to decide. But I'm not gay. I'm not gay, never have been. But that doesn't mean to say that I hold things against homosexuals. I think people are allowed to be what they want to be. It's just not the way I choose.
So what if this guy outed you? What if this guy outed you?
I mean, it's the way you know, it's... The way you sexually express yourself is up to you. I mean,
did you think that guy was actually doing it for these kind of political reasons, or was he just doing it to sell copies of his magazine?
Sell copies of his magazines, like most people do in this country.
A lot of people, Darcy, always... well, I don't know, it's kind of one of these myths, isn't it, that... you know, a lot of men who are ballet dancers are actually homosexual. Would you say that was true by and large?
Well, it's not actually. There's probably more married couples than there are singles in the company, actually.
But I mean, who cares if they are?
Yeah, I know. I mean, in every...
I mean, it's up to, you know, it's up to them if they want to be.
You could say in every company, there are, I mean, there's so many more gays just because ballet dancers are ballet dancers, they're signified as gay guys.
Well, I know, but why do you think that myth has kind of come about over the years?
Well, because ballet is meant to be a feminine thing, obviously. And
it's an acting, isn't it? People assume lots of actors are gay because they're in a slightly sort of
kind of eccentric,
feminine sort of business in a way, yeah. But I don't think anyone's got the right to dictate to... Did you hear that?
No, it's
like spill the beans on anyone. It's none of their business what someone wants to do in their private life.
Exactly.
As long as they
mean,
don't...
it's
He
your
just
life.
mind his own
You live
business.
it the
Yeah.
way you want to live it.
Everybody to themselves.
I can't
long as
understand why no one sued him, actually.
Do you mind?
But what's even the point of suing someone? I mean, it just brings it. It just creates more publicity for wankers like that, really.
Well,
It does.
what was that?
It does.
It's when you get linked with being on this show that you have to worry, isn't it? Really? No, I'm
that's
kidding.
true.
We love it, don't we? Yeah. Right. That's enough. Anyway, part 3 of the show tonight. I thought I'd put that in case people were wondering about the accent, you know.
Aussie.
Don't talk like that in Milton Keynes. And Darcy Bussell
Yes.
is a ballet dancer. Top
London.
one, as well as you
London.
say in Manchester.
Half Australian.
Half Australian.
Don't brag.
Good at cricket.
All right, look, come on, that's enough. What do you reckon would happen if they started digging up Ramsay Street in 200 years?
They probably will. I mean, it mightn't have been buried by then.
Well, are the Australians as mad as the Americans for things like that?
No, I mean, we're sort of we're pretty much influenced by American entertainment more so than British, I think, and you know, I guess our sort of Commonwealth ties or whatever
Got a bit more
they're called.
heritage than they have, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I suppose so. It all comes from here, really. And that's, you know, we're sort of split. We don't know whether to go to America or Britain, really.
Well, if they killed the Indians, you killed the Aborigines, that kind of stuff.
Well, not quite. No. We're sort of trying to protect them. Well, some people are, I guess.
And you love that kind of thing, don't you, Darcy?
I love it.
Digging up old relics.
Yeah.
Well, I heard that, didn't I?
In her spare time.
Yeah, definitely, when I get it.